everybody, Hot Hands here. I've got a video that I don't plan on recreating anytime soon. I found myself playing Insurgency-SANDSTORM. It's pretty late, so I didn't have anybody to play with, but I decided to go ahead and jump into a server with nobody logged into it. So I was the only one playing this match, and I decided to make it a challenge run, you could say. And the challenge was the only weapons I could have are the AKM and the Makarov, both of which don't have any attachments. This is a picture of what the loadout looks like. You can see I don't have any armor or ammo carrier, or a gas mask as well. It's as bare bones a class as you can get without removing the primary and secondary. The rules, basically, this is my class. I'm able to pick up enemy weapons, enemy utility, and I'm allowed to resupply whenever a box shows up. So that was the challenge. This took several attempts, and I'm surprised I got to the end, to be honest, because this was a crazy run, and that's kind of why I decided to not really cut anything, and I also don't plan on narrating over much of this. I do plan on putting some interjections here and there, just to kind of justify why I'm doing what I'm doing, but for the most part, this will be an uncut video, just showing me holding the fort, getting from point Alpha to point Foxtrot. One other thing I forgot to mention about this challenge is that you'll notice I don't have a HUD on, or a heads-up display. This entire match will be done without a heads-up display, so I don't know exactly how much ammo I have in my magazine. I don't know how much time I have to capture an objective, and I also don't know if there's an enemy on the objective that I'm capturing, so I kind of just have to listen, and you'll find that a lot of times in this video I will be just sitting still and trying to listen for sound cues. But that's just, I actually am making an interjection, coincidentally enough, to the first narration I made. So, yep, that's about it. So I hope you guys enjoy. I'll catch you guys a little bit later in the video to just, pop in and say what's going on, tell you what I'm doing. But yeah, I hope you enjoy.
We're at Alpha! Dummy, just give up! Nice one, we got Alpha! I'm hit! I'm hit!
So I did want to pop in and say one thing about resupplying in this game. You'll notice that Bravo did spawn, it's down the street, but I'm going to come back in here and look on the ground. What I'm doing here is I'm looking for utility, things like grenades, smokes, flashbangs, incendiaries, or Molotovs. In this game, when you make a class and you resupply, everything that you're carrying, let's say I have the exact same class but I picked up a grenade. If I go to resupply, I'm going to lose that grenade because that's not part of the class that I created. So what I did there was resupplied and decided to then go look for utility, so that way I don't lose the utility when I resupply. That's just one little basic justification. I'll have a couple other things to say as the video goes on, but just wanted to pop in and say that really quick.
Yo, I'm on Bravo! Fuck! 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 No, fuck! Ah! Fuck! Down on the ground! Get down! Look!
One thing you'll notice about this gameplay is that there are several moments where I get very lucky and probably shouldn't have survived. One of those moments is about to happen, so I'm going to run out of ammo for my AK, and then switch to my pistol, run out of ammo for that as well, but there'll still be someone here in this room. You'll see him come through this door that I'm looking at right now, if you stare at the left corner of your screen. You notice that he shot twice and missed both times. I got my reload, and I'm going to peek him again, but he's going to miss one more shot before I take him down. There are several parts of the video where something like this will happen, and you could say that part of the reason I survived this challenge in the first place is partially luck of the draw, and I think I agree with you, but I don't think it takes away from how fun or tense the experience was. I'm just happy that I was able to get through it. Just wanted to interject and say one more thing about how lucky this run was overall.
Bravo secured!
One little detail I'd like to touch on is the reloading in this game. There are two different types of reloads. You have a retention reload and you have a fast reload. A retention reload will take the magazine out of your weapon and you'll store it back in your kit and replace it with the other magazine you have. A fast reload will drop the magazine you have in your weapon and you won't be able to pick it up. What you noticed just there was a fast reload. I dropped my magazine, which opened up a magazine slot for me to then grab a new mag. Because I'm not wearing an ammo carrier, the maximum number of magazines I can have is 2. That includes the one in my weapon. So because I had a half mag and the magazine was still in my weapon, I could not resupply. But because I performed a fast reload, I was able to drop my magazine, open up a slot, and then resupply from the box. This one little detail, I'll do this a couple times through the video, but wanted to justify that.
taking Delta! All right, Delta's been secured. Fuck up, damn it!
So here I'm gonna go back to the last checkpoint and hit the resupply box to restock on ammo for my AK and Makarov. I'm doing this because I'm playing the checkpoint game mode, and sometimes when you capture an objective, you need to defend it for about 1 minute and 20 seconds. I was fortunate enough through my playthrough here to not need to defend any objectives except for the last one, which you can't avoid. But you also don't know you'll need to defend an objective until you capture it. So in preparation, just to be as topped off on ammo as I could be, you'll see me go back and forth to resupply boxes pretty frequently.
We're securing Echo! Ah! Ah! We're working on Echo.
One other little thing that I've done a couple times up to this point, and I might do it again a little bit later, is when I see a weapon on the ground, I pick it up, and then I decide to pick up the same weapon I had in my hands again. The reason I'm doing this is because sometimes a weapon will be on the ground that takes the same magazine and ammo type that the weapon you're currently carrying takes. If that's the case, and you hold the interact key, you're able to take that magazine out of the weapon on the ground and put it in your pocket. Because that weapon either had a different caliber or a magazine type that wouldn't fit, I wasn't able to pick it up. And when I held my interact key, I would just pick up the weapon entirely instead of just the magazine.
Echo secured. I'm at Foxtrot!
Oh, shit!
Securing Foxtrot! Great! We took Foxtrot! Hey! Enemy at Foxtrot!
My God, you're dead! God damn it, just give up!
What are you doing? Just give up!
Bastard! Oh, shit! Бегите, пидоры! Беги к мамочке! Беги, сука! Just surrender! Давайте! Господи! Бегите, пидоры!
Give up!
Run! Give up! Surrender now! Обосрались! Идите, пидоры! Give up now! Drop your weapon!
So that was it. That was my solo challenge run. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know I did. This was a very fun and intense experience. Probably the most intense experience I've had in Insurgency Sandstorm to date, even though I haven't been playing for all that long. I highly recommend anybody with this game to grab a couple buddies and to find a server with nobody logged into it. Jump in and establish some sort of challenge for yourselves. Turn your HUD off and maybe just run a primary and secondary with reduced ammo, or maybe just take the attachments off, just any kind of challenge for yourself. And that way it forces you to approach engagements differently and to think more about each shot and your positioning especially. It just changes the way the game is played. Highly recommend. Once again, extremely fun. But thank you so much for watching this video. If you've made it to the end, I'd highly appreciate if you guys would hit that sub button, maybe even a like as well. But you guys do you. I'm just appreciating the fact that you guys stopped by to give my video a watch. So you guys have a good day, and until next time, this is Hot Hands signing out.